Good evening, you all right? Yeah, right, brilliant. Hello, my name's Nick Helm and welcome to the Film Quiz Podcast. In each episode, we ask 3 contestants if they can tell the money pits from their Brad Pitts. Don't be sarcastic. Their few dollars more from their Julianne Moore. Exactly. And their Hunger Games from the queue at McDonald's. You know, it's just keeping it light. It's just stuff like that. Kick-ass. There's going to be film references throughout, all right? Okay. Our kick-ass contenders will face off in a film quiz that's about knowing all the answers, not just these Nicolas Cage film references, but movies in general. There's lots more film references where those came from. But first, let's meet tonight's Lords of War. Yeah, I know. First up, we have comedian, writer and actor who's appeared on the likes of Mock the Week, QI and Frankie Boyle's New World Order. You may have also heard him playing the voices of Rishi Sunak and Sahid Javid on Spitting Image. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Eshaan Akbar from Whitechapel. Next up, she's an award-winning writer for such shows as The House of Anubis, Trolleyed, and The Adventures of Paddington. Her online sketch work has been viewed over 120 fucking million times. No, we did Edinburgh together 12 years ago, 14 years ago. Largely empty rooms, 120 million times. No, it's great. She's doing really well. She's a third of the hit true crime podcast, Drunk Women Solving Crimes. Give a huge welcome. It's Hannah George from the Isle of Wight. 120 million, fucking hell. No, good for you. You know, I'm glad that so many of my friends are doing so well. And finally, she's an award-winning comedian whose sketches have amassed over 35 million views. 35 fucking million views online. She's a member of multi-award-winning female sketch trio Muriel and was named one of The Guardian's 10 comedians to watch in 2021, the year when no one could leave their houses. Please make some noise for it's Janine Harouni from Staten Island, New York. And finally, it's our resident score master. It's Huge Davies. Okay, so Eshaan, do you like films?
No.
No, it's all right. Okay. What's your least favourite out of... You've seen a film?
I've seen like 10. I haven't seen very many films.
You've seen, yeah. Is there a film called 10? Yeah, there is, starring Dudley Moore. You've seen that? You've seen that one?
No,
with
I
Bo
haven't.
Derek?
No.
You've seen 10, but you haven't seen 10.
10, yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
No, that's too much to be expected.
Yeah.
I haven't seen 10 either.
Yeah.
Anyway, lovely to chat with you. Hannah, you watched 60 Nicolas Cage films during lockdown, is that true?
60, yeah. Just in case you thought it was 16, it's 60. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, you watched 60 Nicolas Cage films during lockdown. So, Isha, what is your least favourite film?
My least favourite film?
Yes!
Oh, fucking hell. My least favourite film, 39 Steps.
39 Steps. The Alfred Hitchcock film.
I watched that 3 months ago. It's the worst film I've ever seen in my life.
The worst film you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
It's the Alfred Hitchcock classic,
Yeah.
The 39 Steps.
Yeah.
Which he later remade, right? He remade that one, right? 39 Steps is not the worst film ever made.
But it's the worst film I've ever seen.
Yeah, but you've seen 10, so
Yeah.
that doesn't fucking matter.
So of the 10 I've seen, it's the
Okay,
worst
sure.
one.
And what's the second worst? North by Northwest. Okay, so Hannah, you've seen 60 Nicolas Cage films during lockdown. What's your favourite?
Probably The Rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's just good, right?
As in, like, Dwayne Johnson, I watched a film with him and it was better. No, The Rock with Sean Connery.
Yeah, with Sean Connery, yeah. Janine, you've never seen any of the Godfather films, have you? Is that right?
No. Oh, who's that in the audience?
Yeah. Neither have I.
No? Anyone got a problem with the fact that she's not... I kind of try and style it out and be like, oh yeah, Godfather 3. Even in this podcast, I said the other week that Godfather 3 was shit. Never got all the way through it. They're long films. I can understand you going, oh, do you know what? I'm not going to commit to 3 hours of my life tonight.
But also, Marlon Brando was so fit when he was younger, and he's so ugly in The Godfather. I don't want to shatter that illusion.
Yeah, but he's literally put tissue in his mouth.
Meh.
That's what he. And speaking of long films, you in The Batman, and I did think that was a very long film. But I just want you to know, at no point did I want any of your scenes cut.
Thank you.
That's all right. Oh no, let's hear it for all of our guests. And then let's hear it. Do I clap him in? Yeah, fuck it. It's Huge Davies. Anything film related that you got to report on?
I watched The Sound of Music. It's one of my favourite films ever, but there's a bit at the beginning that really sends me into a rage. It's the bit where, when she's singing the opening, they're having a go at Maria, basically. Julie Andrews.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
Yeah. And there's one line that goes, I've even heard her singing in the Abbey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now? You're in the Abbey singing right now. Why don't you take a fucking look at yourselves before you start throwing around... Honestly, after that,
No, no.
I see red and then I can't watch the rest of the film in peace.
Do you know what? I love that. That's one of my favourite films of all time, and you've ruined it for me now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nuns for you, though, isn't it? You can't trust them.
Also, if you're a nun, that's like singing in the Abbey.
Isn't that
That's
sort
your
of like-
favourite thing to fucking do.
Isn't that your fucking
Yeah,
job
that's your
as
life.
a nun? Your job is to fucking fuck
go in the
God
Abbey and sing in it.
sing in the fucking Abbey.
Jesus Christ.
You
Get a
fucking-
fucking grip.
Get a fucking grip. Round one. Round one is called True or False. To start us off, I will read out a series of film-related facts, and all you have to do is tell me if they are true or false. For instance, John Travolta stars in 1994's True Lies would be false. But John Travolta stars in 1994's Pulp Fiction would be true. You see? Simple as that. What could be more simple than that? There's 2 points for each correct answer. And Eshaan, we start with you. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're starting with you. Right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no buzzing
No
in.
buzzing.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Question one.
Yes.
Eshaan.
Yes.
Right. Frank Sinatra turned down the lead role of John McClane in Die Hard. True or false?
That is false.
Why do you think that?
Because Frank Sinatra's old and Die Hard is a slightly newer film than when Frank Sinatra was alive.
Sure.
Can we buzz in?
No, you're not allowed to buzz in.
Okay.
You're not allowed to
There's
buzz
no
in.
buzzing.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
know.
buzzing.
Even I want to buzz in right now. And I'm not even going to look at the answer here, right? Have you seen Die Hard?
No.
No, cool. Why would you? Have you seen any of the Die Hards?
Nope.
No. Have you seen any Bruce Willis films?
Yeah. Oh no, that was Friends.
Do you know what? I'm going to be professional about this. And we can cut this out later, but I find you offensive right now. Okay, right. Hannah, do you want to tell them the answer?
It's true.
It is true. It is true. Yeah, why is it true?
I think when the book was optioned, or where he had a contract with something that said, because it's from a book, Die Hard's from a book.
I know the answer. Okay, right, cool. So the answer, there was a book called The Detective from the 60s that got made into a movie starring Frank Sinatra, and then there was a follow-up book called The Glass Tower or something like that, which was Die Hard, and it was about an older guy that came to a tower block to pick up his daughter at an office party, and then it gets overrun by terrorists. And then they said, Frank, do you want to do it? And he said, no. And they were like, thank God. And then they put Bruce Willis in it.
Yippee my way, motherfucker. That's a great joke. Let it settle for a second, guys. Okay.
No, I like it.
I just will say that, just for the guests, this isn't the sort of podcast that values good humour. I will say that.
well, just look at
if
the
you
audience.
if you have something good to say, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
I've been contractually obliged to. There's a Die Hard fact here. I have to read it out. So I'm really sorry about this, by the way. Nakatomi Plaza, where Die Hard is set, was the actual real headquarters of
20th Century Fox.
Well,
Right, okay. So Hannah. Question two. Hannah, Crocodile Dundee is the highest grossing film ever with the name of a UK city in its title. True or false?
True.
And why do you think that?
Because it's Dundee.
Have you seen Crocodile Dundee?
I have.
Yeah. The answer is false. Any guesses at the highest grossing film with a UK city in its title, guys?
London Calling. London Has Fallen.
London Has Fallen.
One of
That's
the
not
Bond
that's not
movies.
bad. Anyone in the audience? Manchester. Do you think fucking Manchester by the Sea got more money at the box office than Crocodile Dundee? Are you fucking nuts? Okay, this is bullshit, this answer. It's technically the highest grossing film with a UK city in its title is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Yeah, no,
That is
see?
a stupid pub quiz question.
All right, mate, know your fucking place. Yeah. You're a welcome guest, but we can ask you to leave. Right, question three. Janine, right, finally, right? We've finally got through one circuit of this fucking round. In the early drafts of Back to the Future, Doc Brown made a time machine out of a fridge instead of a car. True or false?
True,
Why do you think that is?
because it's my husband's favorite movie.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. It is true. It is true. Yeah, you get a bonus point for telling us which film they repurposed that idea in.
Oh, you know?
No, but you have to.
Can I get a clue?
You can get a clue, yeah.
Clue.
She was
that-
asking
Indiana
me.
I mean,
Jones.
is that your clue? Is that your clue? Is to literally sing the fucking theme tune for the thing?
Indiana Jones?
Indiana
What?
Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Do you know my grandma sings in the one of the in Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Your grandma
Yeah.
sings in it.
Yeah, one of her songs is in it.
What?
She was an Arabic singer, and
Yeah.
she didn't own the copyright to any of her music, and they used one of her songs in the movie.
In which bit?
Is that the one where where he's supposed to have the big sword fight with the guy, but then he just takes the gun and shoots him?
Yeah.
Right before that,
Yeah.
she sings.
Do you know why that is?
Because he had diarrhea
He had
on
diarrhea
the day
at
and
the
didn't want to
time,
do
yeah.
the whole choreography.
I've got a theory that all of Harrison Ford's best moments are because he had the shits. All right, back to Eshaan, fuck me. Andrew Lloyd Webber said that the 2019 film of his musical Cats was so bad, he bought a dog. It feels true, doesn't it? Is that true or false? Is that true?
Interestingly, he used to be a client of mine, believe it or not.
What?
Andrew Lloyd Webber was a client of mine when I was a banker.
Yeah.
100% true.
Thank
Yeah.
God you said banker. Thank God.
Really? That sounds false.
It's true, unfortunately. It sounds like a joke, but it isn't. Lloyd Webber claimed that in 2021 that he got a Havanese puppy because he was so depressed about how the film turned out. Don't ask what he did to the puppy. All right, question 5.
God.
Hannah, speaking of nasty deaths, the film Seven has a direct-to-video sequel with none of the original cast and crew called 8. Is that true or false?
Feels false.
Yeah, but is it?
Good question. It's false.
It is false. Yeah.
Was Seven based on a true story?
Was Seven based on a true story? Yeah,
Was it
the
the
seven,
Zodiac Killer?
7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, yeah, but he did it
From the
because
Bible. The correct answer was false. However, a sequel to Seven was developed in the early 2000s with a script called Solace. The sequel was canned, but the script got made in 2015, starring Anthony Hopkins as a psychic detective. You ever seen it?
No.
Maybe you should. So, Janine, Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a boxing biopic called The Greatest. True or false?
It wasn't called The Greatest. It was called Ali. So false.
It is false. It is false. Really. Muhammad Ali played himself in the 1977 film The Greatest. It was a documentary, right? Or not? I don't think that counts as playing yourself. I think that's just somebody filmed you. And it's like, in photos, I don't think there I am, the greatest role of my life. Will Smith played him later on in the 2001 film Ali. After round 1, the scores are as follows. Huge. What are the scores? Huge scores, it says. Huge scores. Are the scores huge?
Not really. Well,
No.
there's a maximum of 4 points. Then no. Eshaan got 0 points. Hannah got 2 points. And Janine is in the lead with 4 points.
Round 2 is called Sounds Like Movies. And in this round, our contestants will hear 3 great songs from movies, all released in the same year. Contestants, what you have to do is name the song titles and the films they come from, a point for each. There's also a special bonus point if you can name the year that all 3 films were released. So 7 points are up for grabs. Why are you all writing?
Because it's really fucking complicated. Jesus Christ, I had to do a spreadsheet. Like, Jesus Christ.
Right, let's do it. Right, you all put your pens down. Right, okay, so we're going to go across. Eshaan, what have you put down?
I've got number 1, Bodyguard.
Yeah,
The song I Will Always Love You.
yeah,
Number 2, Aladdin.
yeah,
And then nothing else.
yeah. Okay, that's fine.
And the
what
year
have
I
you
put 96.
Yeah, I think off the top of my head, I think that's wrong.
Judy.
No, but you got some right.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
You got some right. I think you've got 3 points there. Hannah, what?
The Bodyguard, of course. Now, I've got I Will Always Love You, and then I've got Aladdin. Friend Like Me, I guess, is what it was called.
Yeah, I think it was.
Very obvious. And I've got 1992.
Okay, cool.
You also haven't written Have you written The Bodyguard?
No. I said that, of course, it was The Bodyguard. I wasn't looking for a point there. But...
All right, I'm trying.
Well,
No,
that's.
it was The Bodyguard. That's right.
Okay, good.
But
No,
why
but
would-
you have to, because Eshaan has said The Bodyguard, and then you've said, of course it's The Bodyguard, but not written it down. There's a reason there's a whiteboard. You have to...
Yeah, and
I
also, Hannah, you're saying I'm not looking for a point there. That's the game. You've got, what? You're so arrogant at this that you think you're so far ahead than everyone else that you're throwing points away.
Yeah.
You write the answers.
Well, you came in for a laugh, did you?
Yeah.
Bloody fucking hell.
What, this is all fun and games for you, is it?
No.
This is. I'm getting paid. This is my living now, is it? I'm getting. Yeah. What? Still brilliant. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, Janine, what have you got down?
Okay, so I put The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
I Will Always Love You.
Yeah.
Aladdin, Never Had a Friend Like Me. I don't know what the movie was. Was it called The Rarest Rose, the song? And then I said the year was 1990, but I don't think that's right.
It's not right, no. Now, okay, right, do I have the answers? Yes, I do. Stop writing now. Okay, good, right. The correct answers are track 1, I Will Always Love You from anyone? Yeah, it's The Bodyguard. You all got that right, except for Hannah, who didn't write it down. So we deduct a point for you. Track 2 was Friend Like Me from everyone? Yes. And track 3 was Love Song for a Vampire from anyone? No, but good. I forgot that film existed. No, Bram Stoker's, it was Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula. And the year was, everyone? Well, that's actually a very bad way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't say no, Charlie. Yeah.
I won't do that again. Sorry, guys. That's on me. That was 1992. 92. Huge, going over to you for the scores. What are we doing? How are we doing for the scores now?
So the score, Eshaan has 3 points now. Congratulations,
Whoa,
Eshaan.
thank
That's
you.
great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hannah has 6 points now.
Did you deduct the Bodyguard offer?
I don't know what... Yeah, we took it. Yeah, we did take it off.
You have to write it down.
You have to. I mean, that's
you can't just assume that everybody
absolutely insane
knows
to
that
not
you
write
were
it down.
right. It's absolutely. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And then for £1 million, you just go, I'm not going to answer. I think everyone knows that I know the answer. I'll have the £1 million, please. It doesn't work like that. You're living in cloud cuckoo land, Hannah. And what's Janine got?
Janina's in the lead with 8 points.
With 8 points and 35 million views, it's Janine Harouni. Right, round 3.
The Bodyguard is the biggest selling movie
Yeah.
The Bodyguard is the biggest selling movie soundtrack album of all time.
Bullshit.
More than Titanic.
Well, don't...
More than Titanic?
Yeah.
What was that other film that you said that you've seen?
39 Steps.
39 Steps.
Bigger
What,
than the
more
39
bigger than the 39 Steps? I love it. Round 3 is called Title Fight, and at the end of this round, we'll be losing the last place contestant. Sorry, Eshaan. How many movie titles can you remember? Our contestants will take it in turns, so no buzzing in, guys, naming movie titles that start with a certain word. For example, if we ask you to name as many films as possible that start with big, Eshaan might say Big Daddy, Hannah might say Big Hero 6, and Janine might say Big Trouble in Little China. And the dance of people politely not saying big, the Tom Hanks film, would really get annoying.
I really hope Borat or Anchorman comes
We haven't
up.
got time for this.
Smash it then.
Films with the word Borat in it.
Each correct title is worth 1 point, and you'll hear this noise.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
But if you get one wrong answer, you'll hear this noise.
That is one big pile of shit.
What was that?
What was that?
That is one big pile of shit.
I'm just wondering if I'm upset.
That is one big pile of shit.
I'm just wondering if I'm upset. Anyone name that film?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
That's one big pile of shit. It's Jeff Goldblum.
That's one big pile of shit. Jeff Goldblum, yeah. I saw him in a film recently. What was it? Oh, it's Jurassic World.
Park, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, okay, that is one big pile of shit. This week's word is black. So,
What?
so we're looking for the full titles of movies with the word black at the start of the title. We're not looking for the black phone, which I saw on Friday and is absolutely fine.
Does it have to be the first word?
Yeah, it has to be the first word. It can't be.
is it?
It can't be the black phone. It's got to be black phone. But that's not a film.
Can I ask a question? Are there any movies that start with the word black?
I've got one, I think.
Black Beauty.
You've just taken my one.
Yeah, but there's another film called Black Beauty as well. Oh, I've done it again. Okay, right. You don't need to put your hand up. Okay. We are starting with you. Fuck me. Okay, right. Okay, Eshaan, go.
Blackfish.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Great.
Black Hawk Down.
Right,
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Janine.
Black Beauty.
Yeah, good one.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Eshaan.
Black Magic.
There is a flaw in this, isn't it? Because they could just make this up, and it'd be like it just might be.
Keep
Yeah,
the
yeah, Black
change,
Magic.
you
You're gonna have
filthy
Black Magic. Yeah.
animal.
Black Widow.
Keep the change, you
Janine.
filthy animal.
Is Black Friday a movie?
Yeah.
Keep the change, you
Yeah, it is.
filthy animal.
Yeah, it is. It's got Bruce Campbell in it. It's rubbish. Right, okay, Eshaan.
Black Monday.
Let me see.
Guys.
It's a TV series.
Oh, I thought
That
it was
is
a
one
film.
big pile of shit.
No, it's not. The clue would have been that it's half an hour long and on every week. Hannah.
Black Delilah.
Black Dahlia.
Yeah. Well, Black Delilah. I feel they've probably made a film about. I was thinking about the woman that was murdered, and I feel like they've made a film about.
Was
her.
that Delilah?
Is it Dahlia?
I thought it was-
Back Dahlia.
I thought it was,
Oh, she said Delilah. That can't
I
count.
thought it was I always thought it was Dahlia. That's Brian De Palma, right?
No, it's wrong button. No.
Janine.
Did they make a movie, Black Sabbath? Is there a Black Sabbath?
Yeah, there is a
movie?
film called Black
Keep the
Sabbath. Yeah,
change, you
right.
filthy animal.
Eshaan.
Oh, Black Ramadan.
That is one big pile of shit.
You lose a life, I think. Hannah.
I don't know.
It's the day after Saturday and it's before Monday.
Black Sunday.
Yes,
Keep
great.
the change, you
Right,
filthy
Janine, go on.
animal.
Black Hole?
Yes, I think that's probably called The Black Hole, but okay,
is
you
one
lose
big
a
pile of
point.
shit.
This is impossible to play, this game.
Yeah,
right?
mad, absolutely
There's
mad.
people- Oh, by the way, I should have said at the beginning, don't listen to this podcast while driving.
Black Sea.
Black Sea.
Black
Black Sea is
Sea.
a film.
Change,
It's a
you
film.
filthy
Black
animal.
Sea.
Black
Black
Sea,
Sea
great
is a
film.
film.
It's
All
a
right,
film.
Yeah.
Hannah.
I haven't got another one. Is there a film called Black?
Let's look it up.
There's a film called Black and White.
We'll have that then.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Black or
Janine,
white it is, yep.
Keep
Cool.
the change, you filthy animal.
Yeah, you give me an answer now.
I did give you an answer just then,
Give
didn't
her
I?
an answer.
I gave her an answer just then, and
Then
then I
give me
gave you
one.
an answer last time,
All right,
didn't I?
thank you.
There is a film called Black, by the way, so you can
Have that.
Black.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Black 2.
That is one big pile of shit.
Eshaan's out.
Oh, no,
Eshaan,
but
you're
you
out.
haven't
What? How?
Because you were shit at this, all right? You came without doing any prep, and you've not seen any films, and then you didn't know any of the answers. That's how it's a fucking mystery to everyone, right? Hannah, you're still in. What's your fucking answer?
Can I ask the audience?
No, you can't ask the audience.
Then I'm out.
All right, well, you're out.
Can I
right,
go for a wee?
No,
You're
you
not
have
allowed
one
to
life.
go anyway. You have to sit there. Janine, can you think of any? Can you just please rattle through this to get this round over?
All right,
Because this is
there,
an
is there
awful
a movie
round.
called Black to Black?
Black to black.
Yeah.
That is one big pile of shit.
No, it's not a thing,
Bullshit.
Hannah.
Quicker! Black Death.
Black Death, yeah,
Keep
with
the
Sean Bean.
change, you filthy animal.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not great, but it's all right. Anyone? Oh, I've got a list of the answers on the next one. Oh, fuck. Right, okay. Well, you could have had black and blue. We're over it. We've stopped playing this. We've stopped playing. We stopped playing, right? We stopped playing.
I think, should we just agree that maybe Hannah got the most?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, we're all happy with that. Have you got anything to add? Please don't add anything. We're good, right? Okay, great. You're out of it, Eshaan, but you please sit there as quietly as possible.
really need
this
a
is
wee.
a podcast. Okay, great. Right. So can we have the scores, please, while Eshaan's in the toilet?
I think the scores are Eshaan has 6. So he's doubled his score. That's good. But it's trailing Hannah with 10 points and Janine with 12 points.
Round 4 is called Gone in 60 Seconds. Our remaining contestants, Hannah and Janine, are about to battle it out in a final quickfire quiz covering all eras, all genres, and all levels of difficulty. Each of you will have 60 seconds to score as many points as you can by answering quickfire movie questions. Person with the lowest scores goes first. That would be Hannah.
Sure.
Right, you've got 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Right, everything is dependent on this. All right. Tell me when.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Go. Which international man of mystery is the subject of the
Austin
1990s?
Powers.
Yep. Okay. In what year did Avengers Endgame, The Lion King, and Frozen 2 top the worldwide box office chart?
1986.
No. Before they married in real life, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie met when they starred as husband and wife in which action film?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Which action movie star plays himself in 2008 crime drama JCVD?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Complete the famous quote from the film of the same name. Forget it, Jake, it's... Forget it, Jake, it's... Complete the... Yeah. Forget it, Jake, it's... Forget it, Jake, it's...
Forget it, Jake. It's, I don't know, bullshit.
It's ball rat. Eshaan's on the toilet.
In Thelma and... Have they done it yet? In Thelma and Louise, who plays Louise? Gina Davis or Susan Sarandon?
Susan's Run.
Which filmmaking brothers starred in the comedies Duck Soup and Animal Crackers?
We starred. Oh, the Marx Brothers.
Elwood is the main character in which comedy franchise?
Elwood.
Time's over. Time's over.
Elwood.
Yeah.
Right. You did really well, and not just for today, for all of the ones we've recorded so far.
Yeah, that's great.
You got Lion King, Frozen 2, and Avengers Endgame all came out in 2019. I see what you did there, but it wasn't the originals. Complete the famous quote, forget it's Jake, it's Chinatown. And Susan Sarandon played Louise. And Legally Blonde, Elwood is from Legally Blonde.
Oh, yeah.
But let's hear a round of applause for Anna. Cool. Janine, you ready?
Yeah, just
ready?
to say, when we were in the green room before we started, I asked Huge how this would go, and he said, "Oh, horrible."
And?
Yeah, let's go.
Great. Well, thanks for your input. You ready for your minute? Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Charlie Bucket is the main character in which 1971 family film?
Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Who connects the romantic comedy Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, and When Harry Met Sally?
Who? What?
Who connects these romantic
Hanks.
comedies?
the Meg Ryan.
Complete the famous film quote, take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty...
Animal. Beast. Next.
Which character from The Wizard of Oz shares his name with a Batman villain played by Cillian Murphy? Cillian or
Cillian.
Cillian.
The Sandman. So the Straw Man.
No.
The Scarecrow.
Yeah. Which filmmaking brothers won Oscars for writing and directing No Country for Old Men?
Okay. Not the Wachowskis, not the other ones. Nope, pass.
In Withnail and I, who plays Withnail, Richard E. Grant or Paul McGann?
I don't know that movie.
In what year did Home Alone, Ghost and Dancing with Wolves top the worldwide box office chart?
94.
What is the name of the Princess Bride in The Princess Bride?
Never seen it.
In the 1997, yeah, I know. In the 1997
something?
Disney film George of the Jungle, who plays George of the Jungle?
Don't know.
Oh, fuck. What part of the body goes after Angel, Brave and Crazy to make the names of 3 different movies?
This has to be more than 60 seconds, right?
Are you complaining about the...
Oh, it has been 1 minute 20, sorry. Sorry, I just...
Okay.
If I,
So the ones you got wrong...
can I answer the ones that she got wrong because she got more time?
Okay, who connects to romantic comedy
Nora
in
Ephron.
Seattle? No, it's Meg Ryan.
Fuck!
Do you want to
She write them all,
get
though?
all of her wrong answers wrong as well? Is that what...
I thought she wrote Sleepless in Seattle. What were the films?
It was Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, and When Harry Met Sally. It was
Did Nora Ephron not write all of those?
Sure, but the answer here is Meg Ryan.
Okay, damn.
Complete the famous quote, "Take your sticking paws off me, you damn dirty ape," from Planet of the
Ape,
Apes.
oh, yeah.
Which of the Coen brothers, obviously.
And Brendan Fraser.
Richard E. Grant.
And Richard E. Grant played...
Brendan Fraser played Withnail in Withnail and I. No, the year Home Alone, Ghost and Dancing with Wolves came out was 1990. The Princess Bride is called
Meghan Markle.
Buttercup. Brendan Fraser is called George of the Jungle. The connecting word was heart, and you didn't get to this one. Right, brilliant. Okay, cool. So what are the scores, Hugh? Oh, let's hear it for all the contestants. And welcome back, Eshaan, as well. Let's welcome him back.
Hi.
He lost the game. He had a perfect exit strategy, which was he needed the toilet, but he came back again. It's
That is mad.
brilliant. You've nailed this.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay, so what are the scores? What are the
So
final
this
scores?
is a first. And it's only been 4 episodes, so that's fine. It's close.
Oh.
It's close.
Yeah.
So Hannah has 15 points and Janine has 14 points. Hannah's the winner.
I do feel like I tried to steal all your points at the end.
So who won? Sorry, I didn't listen.
Hannah won, I think.
Hannah won. Hannah, you get a copy of. Do you want the straight to DVD movie, The Joker, or do you want even better than it's very much the Godfather 2 of Charlie's Angels movies, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle?
I didn't bring a bag, so...
Okay, good.
Back on the table.
I paid for Full Throttle
I'll take
on
them
fucking YouTube the other day to watch it.
you
So I
paid
wish I had. Can I change my answer?
No, you're not getting any more. It's fine. They're from my own personal collection.
I'll take one of them.
You're not in this
take the
game
other
anymore. This show's over. The show's over. Let's hear it for all your guests. We had Eshaan Akbar. We had Hannah George. We had Janine Harouni. I've been Nick Helm. Your scorekeeper today was Huge Davies. I should probably go last. I know I've been Nick Helm. Thank you for coming. You'll be hearing more from us next week on the Film Movie Podcast show. You've been listening to the Film Quiz Podcast hosted by me, Nick Helm. My score master was Huge Davies. Today's contestants were Hannah George, Eshaan Akbar and Janine Harouni. The show was recorded, edited and mastered by Louis Fitton. Assistant producer was Teddy Coward. Question writer was Mark Harrison. Guest booker was Emma Turner. Thanks to Steve, Stuart and Jake, our camera people. Our exec producer is Simon Brew. And our producer is Howard Cohen. The Film Quiz Podcast is a Why Now and Film Stories production, hosted by me, Nick Helm.